Hey friends, it's Allison here, jumping in real quick before you get into all the juicy details of today's episode. Did you know there is just one more week left to our 200th episode giveaway where you have the chance to win a full ride scholarship to the Better Belly Blueprint? This is the way to heal your gut so that you can poop daily, ditch acid reflux, and balance your hormones even when nothing else has worked. Here's how you can enter. Leave a rating and review on the Better Belly podcast on Apple Podcast or Spotify between now and May 29th. Take a screenshot of that rating and review, then go to betterbellytherapies.com/giveaway and fill out our 200th episode giveaway form. You will automatically receive an email with a code for $200 off the Better Belly Blueprint, which you're going to get as soon as you send in that form. And then a full scholarship winner is going to be announced on May 30th and messaged by email. If you win, you're going to win a full scholarship to the Better Belly Blueprint. And if you don't win, you can still get $200 off, which is 20% off of the Better Belly Blueprint if you join by May 31st at midnight. So go ahead and leave a rating and review. Get that giveaway form filled out at betterbellytherapies.com/giveaway, and you can finally end your constipation, acid reflux, and PMS for good. If you suspected that you had a parasite, you'd probably expect to have gut health symptoms. Diarrhea, constipation, bloating, abdominal pain, you name it. But do you have any of these 6 weird and non-GI symptoms? Check out today's episode to learn the 6 weird non-GI symptoms that may mean you have a parasite, and learn my proven recipe for removing parasites from your body permanently. Welcome to the Better Belly podcast, where we find freedom from food restrictions, we increase energy in our lives, and we begin to feel more healthy and vibrant than ever by finding the root causes of our health problems. My name is Allison Jordan. I'm a marathon runner, functional medicine health coach, certified craniosacral therapist, gut health nerd, lover of Jesus, and owner of Better Belly Therapies, a clinic based in Ann Arbor, Michigan that works with both virtual and local clients to help them achieve the best health of their life. I am here to walk with you on your journey to a better belly and a better life. We're going to go beyond popping a probiotic and just checking out our poop. In this show, we are going to go deep into gut transformation strategies that last for your entire life. If you are ready to feel your best, get ready to roll. You are in the right place. And just as a reminder, this information is not meant to diagnose, manage, or treat disease. Always consult with your own health practitioner before you make any changes to your health. So this episode was inspired by the fact that I've been seeing a lot of posting lately on parasites, and I've realized there are some very weird non-GI symptoms that are common when you have a parasite. And on top of that, these are actually all of these symptoms were symptoms that I had myself and just never knew they were connected to a parasite. And so I wanted to share them with you today so that you can know, other than the fact that you don't feel good in your gut and maybe you have IBS, what are some other things that you might be experiencing that could be related to having a parasite. Okay, are you guys ready? Number 1, teeth grinding. Teeth grinding. Do you grind your teeth at night? Has your dentist told you that your teeth look like you are grinding them? Are they getting flatter? Are they breaking or chipping off? Do you have to wear a mouth guard because of teeth grinding? Do you have TMJ or just a sense that your jaw is tight and you can't open it or it's painful to move? These are all symptoms of teeth grinding. And yes, parasites cause teeth grinding. So number 1, do you have teeth grinding? Number 2, do you have, wait for it, excess boogers in your nose? Do you pick your nose or have scab-like boogers? And scab-like boogers meaning they're really dry and they're kind of caked on the side of your wall. Doesn't mean they're mixed with blood. All of these things are signs, they're non-gut health signs that you have a parasite. And real gross factor here, I have had excess boogers almost all of my life. I struggled with picking my nose, and I remember being told as a kid, stop picking your nose, and it was just a part of my life. I also had teeth grinding and excess boogers, and it was just who I was. I just figured these are some of the odd, weird things that make up Allison and who she is. And I've had these ever since I was a kid. And they were also part of me having a parasite. So number 2, do you have excess boogers in your nose? Are you embarrassed? Do you really want to pick your nose, but you feel like you shouldn't because of social things? Do you have scab-like boogers that are really dry and crusted against your nose? If you were like me, the answer was yes. So that's number 2. Number 3, white spots on your nails. Okay, what's up with these white spots on your nails? Why am I bringing up nails here? Well, white spots on the nails, unrelated to like jamming your finger into a door, which usually actually is probably going to produce a dark spot like a bruise. White spots on the nails are correlated with a zinc deficiency, and parasites are known for taking in nutrients that you are otherwise taking. So you might be on a zinc supplement. You might be eating foods that are high in zinc. But if you have a parasite, it likes that zinc too, and it's going to make you zinc deficient. And one of the actually somewhat odd symptoms of zinc deficiency is white spots on your nails. And so I had white spots on my nails growing up my whole life, and I always kind of figured maybe I don't know, rammed my finger into something and it was a part of my nail bed growth or whatnot. But nope, it's definitely connected to zinc deficiency, and you can take all the zinc you like, but if you have a parasite, it's going to be an uphill battle. On top of that, any other nutrient deficiencies are going to be connected to parasites. Common ones are going to be iron deficiency. So have you ever been told you are anemic? B6 deficiency, which would be, have you ever been told you have symptoms connected to the MTHFR gene mutation, which is very impacted by B6? And other symptoms such as fatigue or excessive hunger, where your body is trying to still get just its basic nutrients, but you are not getting them. So that's all under number 3, white spots on your nails, or you could just throw in the whole general nutrient deficiency problems. But those are number 1, teeth grinding, number 2, boogers, number 3, white spots on nails, number 4, dry lips. Dry lips. Do you struggle with dry lips? Are you always putting on chapstick? Are you like on a barren wasteland? Are you freaking out if you have traveled somewhere without something for your lips? Are you very particular about your chapstick, that it's effective enough to keep your lips from feeling dry? Is the winter the worst time of the year for you? Do you have dry lips even in the summer? Do you have dry lips? That's going to be another common sign and symptom that functional health practitioners have seen connected with parasites. That's number 4. Number 5, itching, especially at night. So here's my little story. When I was a little girl, my legs were so itchy that if I went to sleep at night, and it was always at night, right? I didn't really feel like it was very problematic in the daytime, or if I felt itchy during the daytime, I could kind of ignore it. But at nighttime, when I was asleep, I would itch myself so bad that I would be bleeding on my legs, particularly on my knees. And so I would have scabs all on my knees, and that was a problem throughout my childhood, even into high school, to the point that I remember one time in high school, going to class one day, just a normal day, and someone noticing my knees and asking me, did I get into an accident on my bicycle? Because they thought that I just looked so beaten up that I must have fallen on my bicycle and scraped my knees on the asphalt, which is not what happened. It was from itching at night. And so are you someone who's constantly trying to put lotion on itchy parts of your body? Do you find that you're scratching yourself at night when you're asleep and not able to stop yourself from itching? All these things going to be pointing to a parasite, because they cause lots of skin problems that can be connected to zinc deficiency, actually, because zinc deficiencies will lead to skin problems, eczema, rashes, psoriasis, you name it. But it's just another manifestation of all of the toxins that parasites are pushing out, you're absorbing, getting into the bloodstream, and then causing skin problems. So number 5 is itching. So first off, I want you to think about this. Are you like, whoa, Allison, this is scary, teeth grinding, boogers, white spots on your nails, dry lips, itching, I have it all. What's going on? Number 6 is going to be all of these symptoms, plus any of your GI symptoms, so your bloating or your constipation or your abdominal pain, do they get worse around a full moon? And now this might be something you've never thought of before. Maybe you are aware of the full moon. Maybe you feel like about once a month your symptoms kind of peak randomly and you wonder, is it the food I ate? What's going on? Is it because I'm more stressed? Maybe if you're a female who's menstruating, you think it's connected to your cycle, like, oh, once a month, about every time in my cycle, it gets worse. Well, it could be your hormones related, or it could also be full moon related, which is going to be on cycles of monthly cycles. So you listen to all this and maybe you're like, wow, that checks out. I have a parasite. I think I have a parasite. What's a girl to do? Well, I want to encourage you today and give you guys something you can practically do, which is my proven parasite protocol, the Better Belly Therapy's proven parasite protocol. And it's proven because it's the protocol I've used with all of my clients who've had parasites, including myself. I've used this protocol on myself for parasites. It's the protocol that I've used on all my clients and gotten 100% effectiveness in following this through and getting 0 parasites on the other side of it. It is a protocol that layers 4 different supplements, 2 different brands over 2 months. And it works with everybody that I've worked with. It works with blastocystis hominis, which is a pretty common parasite. And I actually have a whole episode on that, talking about how that was the parasite that I had. And it's the number 1 most common parasite for anyone with IBS. So if that is you, I would encourage you check out episode 18, the number 1 most common parasite for IBS. And that talks about blastocystis hominis, which is just known of all parasites to be so difficult to get rid of. And this parasite protocol also gets rid of blastocystis hominis. So you can get this whole protocol, these 4 different supplements, 2 different brands, for 10% off on my online dispensary by going to betterbellytherapies.com/parasite. And you can get all of these, the entire protocol, straight to you. You don't have to go through any, magic steps or anything else. Just get the protocol, go to betterbellytherapies.com/parasite. Buy that protocol, get 10% off, and be on your way to a parasite-free life. And honestly, better lips, less teeth grinding, better boogers, reduced boogers, no more white spots on your nails after you take that zinc supplement after the parasite's gone. But get a better gut, a better belly, and better everything else in your body. At Better Belly Therapies, we're not just about the belly, we're also about the body. So go to betterbellytherapies.com/parasite. Now, if you do this protocol, or say you're saying, Allison, I've already done a parasite protocol before. I did a parasite protocol with this other brand or with this other healthcare practitioner, this other doctor, and I still have symptoms. If you do my protocol and you still have symptoms, if you have not gotten rid of all of your symptoms, then I want to invite you to join the Foundations Program waitlist. The Foundations Program is a program I've designed for you to help you find all of the hidden invisible causes of your gut health symptoms that no one's been able to find. Because you might have a parasite, but you could also have several other things going on in your body. And so if you've done things like candida cleanses and parasite cleanses and I don't know, just everything, the low FODMAP diet and food restrictions, and you don't feel 100% after doing that, then there is more going on to your body, and it's often invisible unless you do the right testing. So join the Foundations Program waitlist by going to betterbellytherapies.com/waitlist. In the Foundations Program, you get to work with me one-on-one for 6 months using 4 foundational functional labs. You can stop guessing in your health and start getting on the highway so that you can be healthy again. Stop going at that 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, going forward, going backwards, not knowing where you're going. Get on the highway to your health and get a customized health plan to know what you need to do so that you can feel better. Not what somebody else needs to do to feel better, but what you need to do to feel better. So go to betterbellytherapies.com/waitlist. The waitlist is the only place where I share with people that I'm seeing new clients. So if you want to know either this month or next month or 2 months from now, if I'm seeing clients, you want to be on the wait list and keep your eyes out for an email from me. So go to betterbellytherapies.com/waitlist and join now. Hey guys, Allison here. I hope you loved our podcast today on parasites. Parasites are super annoying and really can impact your health in so many different ways. So I hope that these 6 weirdest signs on parasites help give you insight into your health. If our podcast today helped you in any way, or if you've been listening for a while and you are a fan of the Better Belly podcast, I want to invite you to leave a rating and review on our Apple iTunes podcast network. Just scroll to the bottom of the show notes and click the link, leave a rating and review. Or if you're in Apple iTunes on our podcast, scroll to the bottom of the podcast and click leave a rating and review. This helps other viewers just like you to find us and know that this is quality information that can help them, because I know in some weird place of an algorithm, they've decided that ratings and reviews means that this content is worth something to someone. So if this has helped you at all in any way, leave a rating and review, and I would love to see you there. Other ways that you could stay in contact with us is by following us on Instagram at Better Belly Therapies. That's at Better Belly Therapies. I love connecting with our listeners, and it means so much if you drop by and said hi. Also, if you listen to this podcast episode and you have a question for me, I would love to hear it. This is how you can leave a question and get my answer to you. Go to betterbellytherapies.com/askallison. There you can click record and record a quick question for me that can get answered straight to the podcast, either anonymously or with your name. You can get your question featured on this podcast and get my thoughts directly into your burning question. Again, go to betterbellytherapies.com/askallison. I would love to see you there. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. And remember our motto: miracles are immediate, but healing takes time. It's okay if your healing journey is taking longer than you like, because healing requires time. But you are on your path to get healed, and you are not stuck. I'm here with you, so hang on and keep watching, keep listening, keep engaging, and don't give up. And if anything, you can join our Foundations Program waitlist. You can work directly with me one-to-one by going to betterbellytherapies.com. You are not stuck. I believe in you. You can get there. Keep on going. Catch you guys next week.